In today's video, we are going to begin with a new chapter, that is measuring time. Chapter number 10, Standard 5th. So let's begin. We have already studied how to measure time. So let's have a quick revision. The clock which you all can see on the screen, can you all read the time? It is 5 o'clock. Let's take one more example. This clock states 10 minutes past 10. As we know that a clock contains minute hand and hour hand. So the longer hand is the minute hand and the smaller hand is the hour hand. As the bigger hand is on 2, it indicates 10 minutes. So 10 minutes past 10. Okay, we have learned how to read the time. Now we will see whether we are able to place the hands of the clock correctly. So let's begin. On the left hand side, we see 4:30, which means 30 minutes past 4. So our hand will come between 4 and 5 and minutes hand will come on 6, which indicates 30 minutes. On the right hand side, quarter past 9. Quarter means 15 minutes past 9. So our hand will come on 9 and minutes hand will come on 3. Similarly, the clock which you all can see in the middle, yes, quarter past, quarter to 5. Okay, so 15 minutes to 5. So the hour hand will not be on 5, it will be slightly above 5 and the minute hand will be on 9. So this is how we place the hands of the clock. Apart from the hour hand and the minute hand, there is one more hand which is continuously moving. It is nothing but the second hand. The second is the smallest unit used to measure time less than a minute. As we know that 1 hour is 60 minutes, similarly 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, which means if the second hand reaches 12 and comes back again to 12, 1 minute is completed and hence 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Now let's try to read the time on these clock. On the left hand side clock, can you all read the time? It is 6 minutes 3 seconds past 9. This is how we will read the time. Similarly, on the right hand side clock, it is 10 minutes 30 seconds past 10. So, this is how we read the time. Now we are going to study what is ante-meridiem and post-meridiem, AM and PM as we say. We are going to study this with the help of a story. Sanya was sitting at home at night tired. There were few guests at home. As she was looking very tired, one of them asked, "You look tired. How long were you working?" On that, she replied, "From 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock." After hearing this, one of them got confused and asked, "Only for 2 hours and so tired?" On that, she replied, "I was working from morning 6 till 8 at night." Yes, on Sania's reply, even I got confused that only by working for 2 hours she got so tired. So, to just finish up this confusion, we use ante-meridiem and post-meridiem. Let's have a look at it. We will now see how it works. From night 12 o'clock till 12 o'clock in the day, we consider it as ante-meridiem or AM. And from midday 12 o'clock till night 12 o'clock, we consider it as post-meridiem. The 12 o'clock during daytime, we call it as noon, whereas the 12 o'clock during night time, we call it as midnight. So this is the 12 hours clock. Why 12 hours clock? Because when it is 12 at night, after 12 at night, it turns out to be 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and so on. We reach 12 o'clock during day, that is 12 noon. After that, it turns out again to be 1 o'clock, that is 1 p.m., 2 p.m. We read it as 1, 2, 3 again, and that is why it is known as 12 hours clock. We consider only the numbers till 12, hence 12 hours clock. See here one more example. At night 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So it is anti-meridian or AM. But as we reach 12 during daytime, see now it will reach 12 o'clock. It turns out to be PM. So 1 p.m., 2 p.m. when we eat our lunch, it is PM. 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. This is how it works. This is a chart which explains us how we have to consider AM and PM. So from midnight 12 till noon 12, it is AM. Whereas from noon 12 till midnight 12, it is PM. We have our breakfast in AM, anti-meridian. Whereas we have our lunch in PM, that is post meridian, or even our dinner, that is we eat around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night maybe. So it comes under PM, that is post meridian. So this is how we consider time into AM and PM. We just now studied about 12 hours clock. If you observe this clock, we will see numbers other than 12 also, or more than 12. Yes, this clock is a 24 hours clock. The 24 hours clock is used to avoid the division of day into AM and PM. This method is used in timetables for trains, planes, buses, etc. In this method, instead of starting again from 1, 2, 3 after 12 noon, we continue with 13, 14, 15 and so on. So, it, it shows us to be 24 digits or 24 hours. Hence, it is known as 24-hour clock. See, if we see this example, 20 minutes past 1 during night time. So during night time, we consider it as AM. So on the left hand side, the time indicates in 12 hours clock, that is 1:20 AM. Correct. On the right hand side, it also again indicates as 1:20. In 24 hours clock, we will not specify or mention AM and PM. We will take one more example. 55 minutes past 6 in the evening. So, in the 12 hours clock, we will write it as 6:55 p.m. Whereas in the 24 hours clock, instead of writing 6, we will write 18. Why 18? Because after 12, if we consider 1 as 13, then 6 should be 18, and hence 18:55. We will again not write PM or AM. So this is how we read a 24 hours clock. That's it for this video, students. I hope you all understood whatever I tried to teach you all. We will continue with the next topic in the next video. Thank you.